Hey everyone, David Coe with the Coe Real Estate Group. Hope everyone had a safe and relaxing July 4th weekend. Now that the 4th is officially behind us, it also means that the first half of 2024 is officially behind us. And I figured now was a good time to kind of give you an update of where we are in the housing market. So I'm going to walk you through a couple of charts here. The first thing we're going to look at is interest rates. And this is the 5-year level of interest rates, and you can see that we really peaked in October of 2023, almost at 7.8%. And then towards the beginning of 2024, rates started dropping down, and it looked like we were really going to have a strong spring selling season. But as you can see, as we kind of went through, rates got back up above the 7% mark, and things kind of hit the brakes in the spring season of 2024. Now, since this time in May, rates have come down. All the way down. We're now below 7%, and we are starting to see a little more activity that we normally don't see in the summer. So looking at how this impacts homes, on these charts, you're going to see the blue line is LA County, the red line is Orange County. And the first chart I'm going to show you is just transactional volume. All right. And looking back at kind of where we were in, let's look at August of 2019. This is pre-pandemic. We were kind of averaging, somewhere in the 5,500 units a month in LA County, and probably somewhere in the 2,500 units a month on average in Orange County. Well, here we are in June of 2024, and we are well below those figures. We're about 65% of just normal transactional volume where we were pre-pandemic. I don't want to compare it to the pandemic because that was the opposite effect, where we were way above where we were on a typical month. So the closed volume has certainly been affected. That's probably been the biggest thing affecting the real estate industry, is just the number of properties that are actually closing. When we look at new listings, we did see a bit of an uptick going into the year. You can see that, here we are in May of 2024. We kind of peaked out at, close to 7,000 in Los Angeles County, 2,600 in Orange County. And active units are actually starting to build. There's some inventory building. We have close to 13,000 active homes right now in LA County and just over 4,000 in Orange County. And I think what's also interesting is when we look at month supply is also starting to build into a more healthy, robust market. We're here at just around 3.5 months of homes in LA County, 2.5 homes in Orange County. And this is pretty close to where we were back in July of 2019. Again, pre-pandemic, you can see that we actually have roughly the same amount of homes in LA County. Orange County is actually less homes for sale, but it is building. And then, probably the most important thing we look at is where our prices, prices have remained fairly steady. We are still at record highs on median prices for both Orange County and LA County. Orange County is up to 1.2 million is the price of a median home. And in LA County, we're just over 900,000. So, we're still kind of seeing the same thing where demand and supply are being impacted by these, somewhat high interest rates. Although, probably, the 5 and 6% range is where rates could historically be for the next few years, as we kind of work our way out of, this post-pandemic world. So there's a great article that we also have down below, kind of what to expect from the housing market in the second half of 2024. Everyone's kind of mixed. While we're hoping we're going to see a decrease in rates, no one's really expecting that. Although I think we're probably trending to a lower interest rate market, but not by much. Most people believe that rates are going to probably stay in the same, the same levels that we're at, kind of little ups and downs in the mid to high sixes for the rest of this year. Probably won't see some real movement until we get into 2025. So what that means for you is if you're a seller, then it is important to make sure that your house is priced appropriately and presented professionally. There are still transactions happening. We are still seeing transactions moving very, very quickly for homes that are priced aggressively and are very well presented. And if you're a buyer, rates have somewhat stabilized and there is inventory building. So as a buyer, you now have more choice to look at, and you've got, a lot more options that you can consider as a buyer than you had, earlier this year. So hopefully this information has been helpful. Certainly, if you want to know how it affects your world and your real estate dreams and goals, we would love to sit down and talk to you about it. Please contact myself or someone from the team, and we can walk you through it. David Coe with the Core Real Estate Group. I hope this message finds you well, and we hope to talk to you soon.